What's going on, everyone? This is Leo from House Bargarian, and as a public service announcement, I would like to remind you that a Lannister always does his sets. So today I wanted to talk about what I think is probably the most underused deadlift variation of them all. I'm going to show you a bunch of clips of myself doing pause deadlifts, and I'm going to kind of explain why this is so good and how it's helped me a lot. Now, you'll see, I feel like my form on pause deadlifts has gotten a lot better than when I started. Basically, I usually try to pause about maybe 1 to 4 inches above the floor, and I try to hold the pause for as long as I can. What this is going to do, it's going to really force you to activate your glutes and your hips and stay tight throughout the movement. Now, I had always had a problem staying really tight when I was doing this exercise. The main issue that I had was I was not engaging the glutes at all. So basically what would happen, I don't have a video clip of it right now, I would just get dragged forward. The bar would be too heavy, I'd use my lower back too much, and the bar would basically just cause me to pitch forward before I did the lift. It would cause back rounding, I'd miss on lifts I shouldn't miss. Any manner of issues can arise when you're not staying tight, especially during a deadlift. Now, what this is also going to do is going to force you to pull the perfect form. If you're going to try to pull this with a rounded back, it's just not going to work. The bar is going to drag you back to the ground. I've tried it before, and my form was bad, and I just couldn't hold the pause at all. Now, right here, I think this was 295, which at the moment, this was a PR. And see how the bar doesn't pull me forward or anything. My back stays nice and flat. My hips and my glutes are really engaged. Now, here's a different angle I'm about to show you next. This was, I believe this is 325. This is my all-time best pause deadlift. I feel like I could have gone higher than this, but, this was a day where I was just planning on doing heavy singles, and I had never even gone over 275 on a pause before, so I figured I'd try 325. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen Phil showing off his American colored Chucks right there, or whatever the hell those are. Those might have even been Nikes. So what's going to happen here, I'm going to hold this pause about 1 inch off the floor. It's kind of hard to see. Normally I pause a little bit higher, but this was very heavy for me. But see how I have to stay tight the entire time? My back doesn't round or anything like that. Now, if you're really having trouble using your glutes, if your back's rounding, anything like that, if you really want to work on your starting hip position in this lift, this is the exercise to do. Now, you'll see it from another angle. I tried to find as many videos as I could to show you guys how it looks. And as you can see here, this is 225. I'm holding this pause about 1 inch off the floor, just like I wanted to, and I'm holding it for an extended period of time, about a full second. See how my back is nice and flat. Now watch how my hips are really engaged here. I sink back into it, they're loaded, and I'm able to just maintain a neutral spine. I'm able to maintain a very strong position throughout the movement. Now eventually, in the future, I'm going to make a video where I break down what not to do when you're deadlifting. Yeah, here's me copying Bob from Olympus Iron's little lat. It's the cue that he uses to get his lats ready to do a deadlift. Yep, now right here, same thing. This is from yesterday. We did this at Ocean State, my new favorite gym. Now see how my hips and my glutes deal with pretty much all the weight? There's no lower back rounding or anything. When I'm done deadlifting, my lower back usually feels, it's slightly fatigued, but it's not like it used to be where my lower back would just be completely fried. There's none of that happening since there's no lower back rounding going on for me here. You see your boy Corey looking on. He's probably never even seen this pause deadlift in his life. I know, I really haven't seen too many people doing this. I know Johnny Candido's a big advocate of it, but the only other programs I've seen this appear in, I think was Chico. But in Chico, you're actually pausing at your knees. This is very different. This just forces you to really concentrate and stay really tight. All right, guys, watch the rest of this if you haven't gotten the point already. And everyone, can you please subscribe and like the video? All right, we'll be back with maybe another instructional video later in the week. All right, thanks, guys.
Take off the shoes. Keep it cooler. I mean, I don't know what other shoes to wear. Should I wear latex or?